Happy Thursday. How are you guys doing? I hope you're having a great one. Let's dive in. Let's see what the cards are coming up for you. I'm feeling that this towards now the end of the week, there could have been a lot of activity at the beginning of the weeks, and now it feels a little bit like okay, I need to take a little bit of a step back, not from a place of I'm going to give up on everything, but it's like let me review what happened, right? So this is an interesting energy here. So let's dive in and see what is going on, what's coming up for you, what you need to know. As always, please use your intuition as these are general and collective readings. And of course, if you need anything from me, please check the description box below for details, right? So let's see you guys what is going on for you for this time. Okay, so we do have the magician here. Right. So maybe you learned something and now you're understanding how things work. Yes, the emperor. Okay. I feel like someone just put everything that they had out there, two cups, and now it's more of a review. You know, when you get that review thing, Five of Pentacles, the Judgment card. Let's get one more here after the Judgment just to clarify this, and we'll understand, thank you, a little bit more. The Nine of Swords. Okay, bottom of the decks, we have the Ten of Cups. So something here is actually really, really good, even though I feel like something is happening here that on the surface, it kind of feels like this is a really bad thing, but deep down, you know, this is actually for the highest good of all involved, right? Now, we do have here the magician and the emperor. So I could be talking to people like they are putting their work out there. This is about you've been putting your work out there. This is about you transforming. This is about you leading, whether this is your business, your life, career, um, family, whatever it is, right? I do feel this is business wise because this Two of Cups give me the sense of a lot of partnerships, collaborations, all of that, right? When I see this Five of Pentacles with the Judgment, because I see them together here, I actually feel like there's someone here, there is understanding absolutely, and they are deciding to focus on the positive, on the opportunities of something, not on the losses of something. You know, when something happens, you're like, okay, I'm just going to get the lesson from this. So, what is the lesson so I can detach and let go? And this is exactly the energy that I'm seeing here. I look at this Five of Swords. I don't see this as you just, you know, going into your spiraling of, oh, why did this happen to me? Oh my God, no, this is terrible. No, I see like, okay, I'm counting what happened. I'm very analytical here. Okay, I'm very analytical and practical from a place of, okay, this happened, this is what should have happened. Okay, it's that, right? You know, when sometimes you go like at the end of the day and you just reviewed your day, like, okay, what could I have done better, right? And I just work on that, not from a place of blame or guilt, but just from a place of putting yourself kind of out of your body, you know, out of your comfort zone. Like, okay, this is what I need to do. I really feel this in terms of very, very responsible, very ethical, and very integral when it comes to understanding how can I provide my service better? How can I put myself better out there? How can I showcase what I do better out there? Okay. Not really from a place of, oh, this is terrible. No, how could I have done that? No, I don't see that here. Okay. I really, really don't see that here. If we're talking about for some of you, this is also showing up some of you in terms of a romantic relationship. So I actually see that if you are looking for someone, there could be someone out there and you have been this I'm talking to people like you are talking already to someone. This is not someone that just, you know, you just met just before this reading. No, this is someone that you have been put on the work in, and you might understand that this person might be a teeny tiny bit manipulative here in terms of not in a negative way, but you know, when they want your attention, they want your attention all the time, right? And they actually start to use it in a sense of, oh, I'm just worried about you. I mean, I'm not saying this is a very controlling, toxic connection, but make sure that you put up your boundaries from the beginning, okay? Otherwise, you might end it up being like, this is too much for me. I can't deal with this, okay? So always remember when you are starting to meet someone, and this can be in the career or anything, set up your boundaries and your limits and stick to it, okay? Don't just be like, oh, it's just today, it's totally okay. It's not totally okay, all right? You do that because you are the most important person in your life, and then comes everyone else, right? Woo! Let's see if there's any other messages here from angels and ancestors that want to come up for you. This really feels like some situation here could be tiring, right? This is tiring. We could even be talking about a family member, if you live with them or something. It's like it's tiring to be dealing with this person all the time because they take a lot of my energy, day in, day out. Okay. Let's see what else here. Yes, she wolf, right? Unleash the wild within. Maybe you have to speak up with someone regarding, who you are and what you want from them. When you want someone to meet your needs. No, I'm talking in a healthy connection, right? If you have to tell them, hey, this is what I need for you, that's what I need from you. Oracle, wait for important information. There could be some important information coming up for you, and it could be during the full moon, which is next week. Okay, so that's an important one. We also got the mirror guardian here. Take time to reflect. You see what I said? I feel like we just need to take a step back. We need to relax. We need to reflect and see all of that. There could be something here that maybe you were just looking at the bright side of something, and you need to be crystal clear, right? We have the white witch here would be the light. Yes, you can be the light, but as well protecting yourself. We were talking about setting up boundaries. Even a healer set up boundaries, right? They don't just let every energy connect with them, right? Because the more light you have, the more shadow you have. And of course, when you are here to raise the vibration, the beings, I'm going to call it that way, that want to keep the energy dense, they will work against you, right? So of course you have to protect yourself, you have to remain grounded, and you have to rely on, source and everything. Yes, you are a source within. However, we co-create, right? We're doing this together. So that's a very interesting, complex, but an interesting message for you. Take care.